Alright, we're back. What we got here now is, got the sander out. I use 60 grit on these. I know it's pretty gritty, I guess I'd say. When you're sanding playfields, cabinets, cars, I mean it's all the same thing. Always keep your sander flat. Flat, flat, flat. Never use your edges. If you use your edges, especially with 60 grit, you're going to make huge berms and divots all over the wood. You can use 80 grit if you want to get all the graphics off. You could use 120, but 60 is quick, and as long as, like I said, as long as you leave this flat, you can rip these things right off of there. Give mine back in a minute. So real quick, that's how quick and easy that is with 60. I mean, it pretty much just tears through the paint. Gets that off really quick. Right now it feels good. Like I said, do not bring this up. You could use any sander. You could do it by hand with the, probably be best with a sanding block if you can do it by hand. I prefer obviously to use a sander. You can use any type of sander. You can use the little triangle ones, whatever. Like I said, do not use your edges. Stay flat all the time. Alright, I'm going to rip through the rest of this and then we'll talk next. Sorry, waiting for the vacuum to shut off. So, once you get all the graphics off, you can start feeling around. With playfields, it's all by feel. What you feel is what you're going to see in the final product of the overlay, or clear coating or anything. It's all about feel. I mean, you can't see divots, but you can feel. Like right now I can feel that the inserts are a little bit high all over the place, which is normal. That's how these playfields are. What I do now is I'll go through and make sure my paper's still decent. And I'm going to sand down these inserts just a little bit, just to get the kind of the little crusty looking, it's like a crazing that they do on them after time. So I'm going to go through and sand all these really nice, these inserts nice and flat. This whole section here, since it's so big, I'm just going to sand this all flat. And get that crazing out, and we'll be right back. Now that we have all of the inserts are sanded, everything feels a lot flatter. You've just sanded all this with a really heavy grit, so you're going to need to now work your way down. If everything looks good, you don't have any big nicks in it that you're going to need to do some wood putty in. You don't have any inserts that are dropped down that you're going to need to pop out and, you know, flatten or level and then re-glue. Then you're just going to work your way down now, or actually up, to a higher grit paper so we can prep this for clear coat. Because right now you can see, if you look at the actual pieces, let's see if we can get it here, you can see the actual 80 grit scratches in the inserts. You want to finalize this with 400. 400's fine to clear coat over. And it'll also make these inserts nice and smooth, no sand scratches, and that's about it. Alright, let me go get some more paper and we'll start working our way up in numbers.